All right. Welcome to what is chaos.
Indeed.
Indeed. Hi, I'm Keegan, and welcome to the second episode of
Right.
following whatever moronic decisions these guys make.
think
Ba-
it's a
ba-
lot
da-
your
da.
fault too. Ian.
Kinda, but also you guys make a lot of decisions. I'm just here to vibe. Okay.
Are you
Uh,
truly here to vibe, or are you just here to torment us?
I could honestly say both.
Good to know. Good to
Good
know.
to know. We have Skylar over here. Say hi, Skylar.
Hello.
We have James over here as well. James apparently no longer exists. All right.
Yeah, James, are we
Don't
saying
mind them.
hello?
They're just trying to
I said
find a
hi.
Did
primordial
you?
core.
We didn't hear you.
I said hi,
Okay,
We didn't
that's
honey.
hear
James.
you. It didn't happen.
And we have a special guest here. This is Max.
Ah,
Max is not
that is
actually
me.
a part of the
Max
campaign.
is
But
not
we'll
part of this
see.
campaign, but
It's
Max
I
is.
made
comically
I made a boss for you. That's all I did.
That is true.
scary.
And that is a
I made
very
the best
ominous
boss to
decision.
ever exist.
It is horrendous.
Chiron will win though. Chiron doesn't die. Chiron's immune to death.
Yeah, he has plot
That
armor
is
apparently.
hubris. That is gonna be okay.
He
That
already
is
committed hubris. It's
hubris
okay.
talk.
You know what, Keegan? Buff the boss. Make it have more boxes.
Make
More boxes?
yes, I will agree with that.
That's all
What
I
do you
get
mean
to
by
know.
boxes?
Exactly what I said.
Boxes.
Okay, we're
All
moving
right.
on.
Moving on. um. Last we left off, we were talking about Stygius and how you guys just recently got it.
Yes,
Yeah,
Stygius
I
is the
believe.
sword. I don't think we ever said the name of the sword.
Yeah, Stygius. The full
Annihilation
name of
sword.
Stygius is Stygius Blade of the Underworld. No, I will not say where I got that name from, nor for any of the other
Not,
things.
it's not copyright. Trust me.
It's
Katie.
non-copyrighted.
Totally not.
Shh, James, you say anything, and this is gonna be executed right in front of Chiron.
I totally
Rude.
wasn't there when he was making that. No.
Shh, no. Um, who wants to get Max up to speed?
um,
Good. I don't need
just a
speed.
just a quick recap is we fought a minotaur, um
Like you do.
Annihilus, Ronan in a bar, and then
I
we
don't.
went to a minotaur encampment, and then fought people there, and
Okay, wait. Skylar.
James is better at this than I am. I don't know why you didn't start with this.
Well, you were talking. Okay, we don't need a big specific thing. Okay, so our characters were hired by a priest lady named Durcy to take down the cult of Mogus, who's the god of slaughter in this universe. And then we totally took down that uh, cult of Mogus, and then we found a piece of paper that had a bunch of weapons of the
Drawings.
gods. Yeah, and like told us where they were, and then we gave it to Durcy, and Durcy was like, "Hey, you can be paid now, or you can get these weapons and get paid later." And we were like, "Found family and cool weapons. Let's get this bread." And uh, then we got, and one of the weapons was a sword, and so we got the sword first, and my character has the sword now. Their name is Annihilus. They're a fighter bard, and then the other characters include Chiron, who is Skylar's character, who's a paladin. And then we
Who's
have
also a
Ronan, who's
centaur
a rogue.
because obviously we have to, you know,
Yeah,
stereotypically.
Chiron is a centaur paladin because he's basic.
To keep it mythologically accurate.
And then we have Ronan, who is a half-elf rogue. And we have Farron, who isn't in this part of the story yet, like the part we're at, who is a wizard, and then who's an elf wizard. And then we have Golog, who is a half orc rogue, and we have Azrael, who is a he's half elf too, right?
From Undertale? Wow.
Wow.
He's a monk. Anyways, there. And right now in the podcast, we're talking about the sword, but we talked about getting the sword.
Okay.
Did you have a Legend of Zelda moment where it sparkled and you pulled it out of the ground?
He
It
did
was in a
pull it out of
cage
the
last
ground.
I checked.
Yeah,
No,
it was less
in a
dramatic than
stone
that.
that was surrounded by a cage, I think.
It was less dramatic than that because my roll sucked. So
It took Annihilus a couple tries to actually pull it out of the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So
Go
you
walk it
did
to
have
help.
a
It wasn't a
Zelda
good thing.
moment, except that's not the cool one. You did more Breath of the Wild than Ocarina of Time.
okay, so yeah, I'm not sure if any of that makes sense, but there.
Yeah, go watch the other podcast.
Go watch the other one. I'm not
No.
dealing with this. Okay.
Okay.
Look at that shark.
Blood. Yep. There's the blood tree, and then there's the child. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Max, would you like to know about the child?
Yeah,
I
think
want
he's
to
right
know
up
about
your
the
alley.
blood tree. I don't care
No,
about a
you would like.
child.
No, you would like the child. The child was a cannibal who ate his parents.
So that's boring. I want to know about a blood tree.
The
The
blood
blood
tree was
tree
kind of
really
boring.
doesn't
It wasn't
do
actually
anything.
filled with blood or anything.
The blood tree
So
is
you
this
didn't
giant.
sacrifice a child on the tree.
No.
Lost opportunity.
yeah, no. Our characters are actually halfway decent people.
Lost
With maybe
opportunity.
Ronan possibly able to do that or willing to do that, but right now
Yeah, Ronan might be an exception.
Ronan's
Yeah,
going through a character
Gosh,
arc, so
Yeah, he was chaotic evil, and then
Lost
he was bonked on the head, and then he was chaotic neutral, and now just recently he was bonked on the head, and now he's chaotic good. So
fun fact, the alignments that James just talked about is generally a moral compass that generally dictates how a character would usually react to certain things. Chaotic evil is something like the Joker, and lawful good is something like Superman, and everything in between. But
yeah,
that's subjective, and as
Debatable.
such, I don't hold alignment in a super high standard.
yeah, same.
It constantly changes too, so it's never set in one place because
Yeah.
the person's alignment can change by the things that happen to them.
Yeah. Alignment is super, like, you can get a general scope of a person, but, people are complex for reasons.
Yeah. Okay.
To answer your question, Max, the blood tree was basically just some sort of giant stone tree-looking thing that had the sword.
Yeah, no
That's
blood.
so boring. Why
I
didn't you
mean,
put blood on it?
there was blood on it, I
They sh-
believe.
You should have had it so that in order to get the sword out, they all had to give blood to the blood tree.
Yes. Okay, give me.
No, that seems a little bit more sacrificial than.
You guys talk amongst
Well,
yourselves.
it's a blood tree. So in order
Annihilus
for
wouldn't
the
have
blood
done it.
tree,
I think getting the
And Narnia
yeah,
has
like
a lot of problems with sacrifice.
well, you
yeah.
wouldn't be killing somebody. You'd just be like, giving your blood to the tree as like, here you go,
Yeah,
tree,
I
give me
still
a
think
sword
that'd
now.
be a bit of a
No, but it
problem.
was a sacred tree. Like it was for like
Yeah,
the
you're like,
gods or whatever.
you're giving an offering to the tree.
Fuck.
Annihilus has problems with
It's
religion.
it's like when you give a pear to the earth in hopes for it to eat it.
Wait, do you give pears to the earth?
Of course. You gotta pay the earth back in respect. Don't you respect the earth?
Pears
Well,
are
any
plenty of
food.
better fruits that you could give the earth.
Pears are
I'm
just
not
cheap.
hating on pears, but like
I'm hating on pears. Pears suck.
they're not
Pears are one
horrible.
of my favorite fruits, so that's why I have lots of them.
Why are you giving them to the earth?
Because it's my favorite.
No, avocado.
Okay. Keegan, have any questions? Anything? We're gonna start this podcast, like for real.
We have
I know we
started
have,
this podcast.
but we haven't started explaining new stuff.
Real,
We
yeah.
have begun. The adventure never ends. We have begun the adventure and we cannot end it now.
Yeah. I think Keegan died again, guys.
Oh wow.
Oh, he said he was writing things down because he liked my
Writing
idea of
things down.
sacrificing to the tree.
He's probably looking for something to write on.
He's
Indeed.
Keegan has moments like this where he dies.
I know. I talk to him most days.
I'm talking to the audience, not you.
Yeah, we are recording.
Oh, I forgot we're recording.
So shout out to the audience. Keegan has a tendency to just walk
He
away
just
from his
poofed.
computer and not tell you when you're on call with him. So
Yeah.
He
Like
also has
currency,
a
it happens a
tendency
lot.
to speak about things that you cannot see, and because of that, it
Mhm.
sounds like gibberish.
He just starts talking, no context. Like, okay.
Like he'll be playing a game while you're not. When you were watching a movie, you're just like, "What are you doing? We were watching a movie, bro. Why are you shooting things?"
It's very strange. Hopefully he can
Okay.
edit the video. Hopefully he can edit it.
Keegan's gonna listen to this audio and be like, what the heck, guys?
Yeah.
Putting me on blast like
He's a
that.
handsome man. Well, he's a handsome man. He'll be fine. He has nice cheek structure.
Yeah, yeah, he
What?
does have. He has good facial structure. Like
Yeah,
objectively.
like you can give his cheeks a nice little slap, and you'll kind of hurt your hand.
Okay, context.
You
No,
died
Amazing
again,
context.
you get
and
no context. Ah, no, there's gummy worms going up my shirt. Sorry.
All of our 15 viewers from the last podcast episode.
okay.
I'm gonna be a fan favorite.
I don't know about that, but
I'm right here. So, anyways,
obviously,
are we starting this podcast like
Yeah,
for
are
real?
we
For real?
starting this podcast?
it's been recording for
Well,
like
I mean,
11
I
minutes
know.
now.
It's been recording, but like actually start it, like talking
Yes,
about
okay.
things.
Yes. Have we not been talking about it?
Well,
Yes,
other
but we
things,
haven't
like
said
actual things.
anything
Yeah.
new.
Ah.
Okay, I want to talk about the pirates.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you guys were.
that's in a bit, I think, because we have to go to Neolantin first.
Yeah, you went to Neolantin.
No.
From what I remember,
wait.
We went from Melitus to Asphodel to Neolantin and then up to Ordonos, and the pirates are between Neolantin and Ordonos.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm
There
getting
will
ahead
be
of
a map
myself.
at
I
some
just love the pirates.
might be a map that you can look at some point.
Neolantin. What do you guys? What do you guys think Neolantin looks like in your mind's eye?
Seattle.
Seattle?
Seattle.
I'm thinking,
A
like in
floating island.
cartoons, like when there's like a pirate episode in like cartoons, and then they go to like the shore and there's like a market. But it's an entire city.
You ever play that one game where the entirety of the water, it's all water, and you have to like fish up wood and stuff to make a boat? Raft. That's what it is. That's what I imagine.
I feel like Neolantin's a little bit more advanced than that.
It is. It's like it's one of
just
the
a
major
giant
metropolis.
boat. Just a giant boat that nobody knows is actually a boat because the way that it's built. So because of that, it's a moving island practically. That whoever controls the island moves it. That's what I imagine.
Like Venice.
Neolantin's like actually on land though.
Yeah, it's a good part
As
of
far
that.
as
It's
you
like
can
on
tell.
like on the western coast.
Oh, that's a shame.
I
Okay.
do like the gigantic island idea, though.
How did we get to Neolantin then? Did we walk or did we take a
I
boat?
think we
You
And
took
it was
another
boring.
boat.
It was just boring, that ride though. So we didn't do anything.
That was a boring ride because we had a reasonable sailor that sailed us there.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did we do in
Sailor was
Neolantin?
decent. Okay.
Yeah.
From what I remember.
Yeah. Is Neolantin where we met? What's his nuts? Boxer.
Yes, exactly. I was just about to get to that.
Oh.
And the priest that was like with the mafia. Anyways.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. From what I remember, we went to Neolantin, and we were looking for like the high priest or whatever.
Yeah, you were looking for a
So
pope.
he could. Yeah, the Pope.
We found the Pope.
Oh wait, let me give context. We were looking for the Pope because we were looking for Coronacht, which is the
Heart Seeker.
bow.
The bow.
Yeah, the
It's a
bow.
and arrow, or Golog, which is another one of
Yes.
our rogues.
Yes.
Played by
And
Mr.
we were looking
Shibata.
for the Pope. Yeah, we were looking for the Pope because we thought he might know where the heck it is since it's like special or whatever. And he
God
did.
knows all.
Yeah. So anyways.
Any gaze.
he almost immediately got attacked by assassins.
Yes.
Um,
One of those assassins was Boxer. We call him Boxer because he he just
Just like
wouldn't die.
Rocky, he
This
would
man-
not go down.
Yeah, the man
he
wouldn't die.
attacked- We hit him with quite a lot, and the man's would not die.
Man's literally too determined to die.
Did
Yeah,
you
I hit him with a vicious.
Did you
I had
try
him.
using words?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
hit him
actually,
with.
you did.
Yes, I used vicious mockery, and I told
No,
him
no, no, no.
that his
Oh.
life was pointless because why is he an assassin when he could totally be a boxer?
He also insulted his aunt, I believe.
Yeah,
I think
I
you should have
insulted.
more insulted his integrity. More been like, your entire life is pointless because of the fact that you are just unable to kill us. And as an assassin,
Yeah,
that is shameful.
I
but
mean,
also
if we
we also
weren't, this is
insulted.
really lucky for them. If we weren't there,
You
they
know what?
probably would have succeeded.
We also well wait, and then I also insulted his great aunt which he took that poor very badly because his aunt was in the hospital and she was dying.
It
As
was
you
So
should.
it was pretty hard.
Boxer started crying. Rip to Boxer.
He's a good guy. He was just doing it for the extra cash to pay for his aunt's medical bills.
It was very sad.
Yeah.
So, question: does Keegan do voices for these characters? Or
I
does he just do
absolutely
voices?
try.
Dear God.
He tries. He fails, but he tries.
Sometimes he doesn't fail. He did a pretty good Donnie voice.
No.
Oh, I don't want to talk about Donnie.
We're gonna talk about Donnie
From
at some point.
iZombie?
No.
Donnie's
A
bit
different kind of
important.
Donnie. Okay. You guys met Boxer, and you get the assassins. You guys talked to the
Yeah.
Pope,
Mhm.
which apparently used to be part of the mafia. I don't
Yeah.
remember where
Yep.
that came from, but
He said something about he said some ominous thing about how his past was he was like he did bad things in his past, and immediately we tied that to the fact that he was part of the mafia.
Whatever the Neolantin mafia is. Yeah, because we went to his office and we were talking about Coronacht. He was like, "Oh, I know where it is. It's like in one of the confession, whatever. It's like if you go to the confession booth and you press a certain brick, it'll go into the sewers,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
the sewers will lead you to the where the bow is."
It's very strange.
Okay, I thought you were about to say you go into the confession booth, you confess to God all your sins, and then it just falls from the heavens. And I was just like, that sounds boring.
Yeah, that was a lot less exciting than what happened. We had to
Yeah.
run through the sewers and fight rats.
both
Yes.
gigantic
Also,
rats
Ronan.
and were-rats.
Yeah, Ronan got rabies. Ronan got bit by a rat and got rabies for a hot second there. We
Did you
cured
try
him, but he had
befriending
rabies.
rats?
What about the rat, Max?
Did you try befriending the rats?
No,
No,
because they were rats and they were.
because they're
None of
rats,
you
and
have
Did
rats
high
are
try
charisma.
befriending
automatically
some other
evil.
creatures later on, but yeah.
Wild shape, high charisma, befriend rat.
Well, no one's a druid.
Shame on y'all.
Don't have
Yeah,
a
my
druid.
character's a bard.
Chiron, I
Shame.
think, has the highest charisma out of all of us.
I have the bard though. What's your charisma?
Chiron's charisma is a 6 or 17. Chiron's a
I forget what I
paladin.
don't know. Yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of like charisma-based like casters, or like
Yeah.
I think charisma and intelligence are the two main caster things.
yeah, intelligence and charisma and sometimes wisdom. But that's mostly for like druids and like clerics.
Wisdom's weird.
Yeah, no, casting
Wisdom-
is charisma, intelligence, wisdom, and I think there's the occasional whatever the heck the other one is.
And then there's the occasional strength
Um,
where you cast fist.
Well, no, they're not that one. I can't remember what it is. Let me go get my book.
Dexterity?
1 second.
Oh, so
Perception.
That's
That's what
not
it
an ability.
is.
that's not a
That's not an
spell
ability.
casting. That's
That's
just
a
using your
skill.
That's a skill.
It's a oh no, yep, definitely not that one. Then let me get my book.
You mean dexterity, maybe?
Nope,
Wait,
not that.
there's
That's
Dexterity,
strength,
just
dexterity,
jumping.
Constitution.
intelligence, constitution, wisdom, and charisma.
Well, I'm lost. I was
Yeah,
wrong.
There are only 3 abilities that you cast spells with:
Oh
charisma,
my.
intelligence, and wisdom.
Oh gosh. I just stepped on a cactus.
Uh,
Okay.
that's
So look
very.
at the
That's way
sewers.
too calm for saying you stepped on a cactus.
It's a tiny little lint roller. That's a cactus.
Okay.
Interesting.
Um,
Anyways.
Uh,
yeah, we fought the ROUTSs and won. Ronan got
Good.
rabies, but I cured him.
Yeah, I remember during that session me wanting to make a rodents of unusual sizes joke, but then I didn't because I was semi nonverbal, so I was like, talking.
talking.
Did
Talking
you
is
try?
complicated.
Talking's
Did you
too calm.
try making a rat for them to
Ouch.
fall in love with?
Okay, that's just weird.
Would it work? though?
I don't think it would.
Gosh.
Maybe on the were rats, but the giant rats probably not.
Aha!
Yeah.
Good.
So anyways, look at the
Uh,
sewers.
yep. And then you went into this giant vault. Uh, did you guys would think it was like too complicated? Because there was a
We,
puzzle door, and
I
I made it as literally as simple as I could.
I
think we were
literally
just all-
forgot it.
I think we were just all idiots.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no, it was literally just a puzzle door from Skyrim.
Oh, it was the door from it's essentially the golden claw door, right?
Yeah. The fact you guys couldn't figure it out for like a solid like
I
what
think that was just because
10,
we were
15
stupid.
minutes.
We're just all our characters are kind of stupid.
Yeah,
I
I
would
don't
very much like to
remember the
point
puzzle
out
door.
I would very much like to point
I
out that
don't.
Ronan had the highest intelligence score at like 13, I believe, for a long time until Farron came.
Mhm.
Farron's a wizard, so he has to have a high intelligence. But other than that, we're all just idiots.
Yeah, I forget the puzzle door. What was the puzzle?
It was literally just Skyrim. Like it was on like the
It's
paper or
it's like a
something.
couple rings that we had to like move to fit a pattern or something. I don't know exactly how to describe it.
Yeah, homie, I don't play Skyrim. I don't know what y'all are talking about.
Wow. That's kind of cringe, Nene, baby.
Kind of cringe.
Kind of cringe. I'm
Imagine playing
sorry.
Skyrim. Couldn't be me.
I
Skyrim
have
is
not
awesome.
played Skyrim in a hot minute, and that is kind of due to the fact that the last time I tried to play Skyrim, I could only move if I like paused. So I had to pause and unpause constantly.
I'm
Yeah, I
too
think
busy
that's just something
reading
broken
manga
with
to
your
play
own, your
that.
personal
Sorry.
game.
Yeah. Anyways, so there was the puzzle door.
Yeah,
I'm
there
pretty
was
sure eventually we got through it.
we
Eventually got.
eventually got through it, and Coronacht in its beautiful glory was just sitting there.
Oh wait, was it? Wasn't there? There was two doors because there was the original
Oh yeah,
door.
so there was like there was like one room that like basically so we're in the sewers. We open one door. There's this big room. And this room has like two massive metal statues in it,
Hmm.
and or stone statues, I think. I don't know.
I forget.
They were
They
gigantic,
were in
like
there.
metal or
Um,
stone statues.
they were looking all imposing and stuff. Um, and yeah, and then there was a separate door to a vault room. And then once we got into
Yeah.
the vault room, Coronacht was in the vault.
Yep.
Yes, and then we Indiana Jones did, or I think we.
Well, Golok did. Kyron kind of messed it all up.
We almost Indiana Jones did,
You almost did.
but
And then Kyron
Chiron
had to
is
screw
kind
things
of
up.
slow, and
Kyron's
so
kind of. He's not particularly dexterous.
Yeah. So yeah, we try to Indiana Jones it where we take the bow off the pedestal and then like put something of like equal weight on it. but I'm assuming we messed up and that triggered the statues to start attacking, right?
Yep.
Okay.
They're punching the statues.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
statues were actually robots or something, I don't know.
Or
And
magic.
they were either magical or yeah. And they started attacking us and yeah.
And Azrael, like the monk that he is, started punching like solid, almost solid metal, bare fists.
Mm-hmm.
He, in true monk fashion, he
In
just
true
decided,
monk fashion, decided to
"You
throw
see a
hands.
bad guy, let me punch it." Except these
Yeah.
things were also massive. They were like 30-foot tall thing. I feel like
Yeah.
they were tall.
I'm pretty sure like Azrael took. Did he take both the kills or one of them?
He took
I
one of
think
them.
Azrael stole one of the kills, and then Ronan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
think Ronan.
Azrael's player wasn't with us at the time. Like Keegan was playing as Azrael. And I think it was that session that we were like, maybe Azrael should do his own thing. Because his
Azrael
player's not
seemed-
even here. His player's not even here, and he's the one killing things. What the heck?
I usually just, when a player isn't there, say that the character passed out, like straight up just narcolepsy.
No, but his
Yeah.
player moved to South Africa. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't just like a one time
Ah.
he couldn't make it.
Oh, that's
It was a lot of
way. Okay.
Yeah, I fixed it later, but right, yeah, no, I had to figure it out. So if he's not gonna be here on a somewhat frequent basis, I kind of need to get rid of him because I'm not gonna
so
like, play as him all the
after
time.
this
Yeah.
session, Azrael
Narcolepsy.
after this session, Azrael left to do his own thing. Ended up killing a priest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me explain. Yeah, I think after that we got the bow and then we left and then like I think at like at a no wait no not actually yeah that's after the session, never mind, I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, we went through the Siren Sea with Azrael, correct?
No, we didn't.
Yeah,
Azrael, we split up at Neolantin. We boarded the boat, and he went up and headed.
not yet, apparently.
Yeah,
Or did he?
I have
Wait,
no idea. Did
Oh
we
yeah,
go
he
to
did. No, he did.
Coronacht?
He did.
He went through the Siren Sea with us.
Uh,
I don't remember him being in our
I don't
donuts
think he was
though.
there. Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
Did
I
we go
think
to
yeah,
Did
you
we go to like two separate taverns or something?
no, you guys all went to the tavern and then Azri was like, "Yeah, cool, but I'm gonna go get the gauntlets because it's kind of like far away and I could do cooler stuff by myself." So he just dipped.
Yeah, and he wanted the gauntlets.
He
And
he
then
he wanted to
I'm
throw
assuming
hands, basically.
I'm
He's actually
assuming
a higher level than us.
Yeah, no, currently he's a
yeah.
higher level because of the memes.
I think at some point he was level 20 and then we like
We
knocked him
as a
down a
joke, we
notch.
moved him to level 20, but then once he came back, we had to bump him down.
Yeah. Did we was it the same tavern where we met I forget his name. I want to call
Wolverstone.
him Oh, I remember him as Captain Crack Sparrow.
Oh yes, Captain Crack Sparrow.
Yes.
Where did we meet him? At the same tavern or was it two
I think he was
separate
at the same
taverns?
tavern being. Actually, no, you went to a different tavern and saw him being
I
drunk.
think we went to go get food with Azrael. Azrael said he would leave, and then we went to the Fisher People's Tavern and
Yeah, we went to
asked
yeah.
for a sailor.
And we said we were going to the Siren Sea, and everyone was like, I don't want anything to do with the Siren Sea. And then this dude was like, I'll take it to the Siren Sea, homie, because I'm
'Cause
insane.
He
Captain
was drunk
Crack
as hell
Sparrow.
at the time, too.
Yeah, Captain Crack Sparrow, as we called him. And he was like, we were like, you know what, fine. And we got on his boat, and we started going through the Siren Sea.
He was cool.
Mhm.
He might have been on drugs. We're still not sure.
He was kind of crazy.
I wonder why you
I mean,
called him Captain
granted, on that
What
same
was his real name?
Wolverstone.
Wolverstone. Okay.
I like Crack Sparrow a lot better.
What were you gonna say, Skylar?
I like Crack Sparrow a lot better. But on the ship that we went on, we had this like weird metaphysical, like our astral forms, our souls left our body during this ship, and
I think
we
you're
had
getting a bit. I think
oh
you're
this
getting a bit ahead of yourself now. That happened at Adorno's.
oh that
No,
was just
that
before
was when
we
you
got
guys were
there.
sailing, like
That
right
was
before
Really?
you guys
that
got
was
hit by pirates.
yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
No, I remember.
I remember the satyr like seeing it. It's like, oh god, I need to get off this stuff.
Because the satyr was smoking shrooms.
No, no. I think it was the sirens, then the pirates, and then we got to Ordonos, and we got so sidetracked that we just said our characters were sleeping and had a metaphysical group therapy session
No, I
on the
think the
boat.
metaphysical group therapy session was on the ship, and we also got sidetracked while walking from Ordonos to
No. Are you sure? Because I remember it as sirens, pirates, and then we were at Ordonos, but we stayed on the ship because we were sleeping.
Oh, that might have been it.
That makes more sense, in my
I don't know.
opinion.
Keegan, do you have this in your notes?
Ironically, no, I do not.
Okay, so we're taking my word
All
for
I
it.
remember is that you guys had a group therapy session that night, and I don't know when it happened. All I
It
know
was
is
at
that there was this.
Ordonos because I was at Ordonos because I remember that session. We kept getting sidetracked, and that's why. And to make up for it, we said that our characters were having this exact conversation, but in a metaphysical dreamland.
Yeah. And there was also like a high satyr that was there. He was smoking something and was watching us and was very confused.
Okay.
Wow.
But like back to the sirens because
Yeah.
that was my moment. That was my moment, guys.
Yeah.
You guys remember what I'm talking about, correct?
No.
Oh,
Yes.
I didn't sing my original poem to you guys for you guys to forget.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Would
I
you care to sing it again?
can't sing it
Singing
again.
it
Let's
again.
go. Yeah. I
spit these bars.
I'm very
Sing
confused now that
us the
my
tune of the
timeline.
piano man.
Yes, I do remember you
I
singing
can see it.
to overpower the sirens' music, and we sang our sea shanties in your poem.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, because there were
so
sirens, and we were
far,
like, let's.
you can drink
Yeah.
Old Town Dry, but you never
Mhm.
find a beer so brown, but you
So
never
brown,
find.
we never find a beer so brown.
It's the
Wait.
one we drink in our hometown. It's
In
the
our
one we
hometown.
drink in our hometown. You can keep your
Mhm.
fancy ales. You can
Yeah,
drink them
you
by
can
the
drink
flagon.
them by the flagon.
But the only room for the
But the
brave and
only brew for the
true
brave and true. Pippin! But the
is
only
from
brew for the brave and true comes from
Duncan
the
Dra.
green dragon.
There
Yes.
should be like some EDM like dubstep um like drinking sea shanties.
I think
I
there
would
is.
pay money for that.
I think there is. I will
That
come
probably
into
is.
the Discord if I find one.
Yeah, no, I found like some like
Yeah.
EDM Wellerman.
Yeah.
Here, let me find it. I know
Anyway.
it's a.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
Well,
not
you do that. I'm gonna explain the sirens. Yeah. So we're in the Siren Sea. So obviously there's sirens, and they started singing, and we were like, let's overpower them with our freaking bars because I'm a bard. And I already had like a sonnet I wrote a sonnet forever ago for my character, and I never used it up until like then. And yeah. I think my role for that though was like really low, but you guys liked the poem so much that you were like, whatever, it works.
Whatever. The rule of cool. Whatever. We're here for spice, not particularly to be RPG gamers.
yeah.
I mean, kind of RPG. What is this? I don't like.
As long as it seems cool, it works.
It works.
It works.
Mhm.
Okay. Then you guys went to Odunos, which
No,
you
we
had
didn't. Pirates.
no.
Pirates. We fought the pirates
Fought the
first.
pirates.
Because Chiron
Yeah.
saw someone and, in usual Chiron fashion, decided that he was going to say hello.
Yeah, you saw someone like in the mountains, like the cliffside by the ocean or whatever, and you decided, let's talk to them.
He.
He's not
This is what we
particularly
meant.
intelligent.
This is what we meant by Chiron's niceness. Kind of is a bad thing at certain times. He essentially invited them onto our ship, and then
Which is why you're lucky there wasn't a vampire amongst them.
yeah. I mean, Chiron could have fought a vampire.
Actually, you could.
Chiron's strong enough to fight a vampire. What level were we at that point?
You were like, I like to say like 8, 9.
Oh yeah, we were fancy peeps.
Yeah, you guys were like semi strong.
Strong.
You were strong.
Mm-hmm.
We fought those guys. Aaron handed Ronan his axe because Chiron has a bunch of like tomahawks. He like made his ranged weapons, and he handed one to Ronan, which is useful later in the story because he forgets to ask for it back.
I remember Annihilus almost dying during the pirate thing, and then you had to like cast Cure Wounds on me, I think.
And Chiron comes in with the fancy stuffs.
I also remember exploding some heads during that session.
Yeah, you did. Shatter is a very intriguing spell. You guys fought the pirates, blah blah blah. Then you went to Odunos, which was, oof. So, to give context, Odunos is filled with the city of people that have died and then returned and don't really remember themselves. And for whatever reason, they are trying to find a god. That was one of the first said returned. And so they don't like the living. And it's a citywide thing. It's like the Purge. Except one set of people is targeted. Which sounds kind of wrong out of context, but
Yeah. They just don't like people that are alive.
Yeah. And then you guys Scooby-Dooed your way throughout. Oh yeah, you guys ran into Timuret the Murder King. Yeah, that guy was a spicy one.
Spicy.
Oh yeah, you somehow managed to climb your way up the city's wall.
Oh yeah.
Via spider horse.
Chiron, a centaur, decided that he was going to climb a 100-foot tall vertical like wall bordering the city. And yeah, he succeeded at it.
Realistically, he shouldn't have.
Oh, realistically, he should have. He is Spider Horse. Chiron can do anything. Chiron's amazing.
That is hubris talking.
Did we explain why we went to Ordonos yet?
You guys went to get gun.
Ordonos had
gun.
like there was like there was a gun in one of the cave places of Ordonos.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Despite the entire Theros world being generally ancient Greece / kind of Roman, one of the that's okay. Interesting. There was one weapon that was literally just straight up a gun, and it's spicy. Oh my.
That was for Ronan.
That was for Ronan, the little. I was gonna say something that probably would not have been the greatest thing to say.
Was it because it actually happened in the campaign? Because I'm thinking of something that we might have to make a bit more.
Not yet, not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you guys went to these like weird honeycomb things. I forgot
The
what it was called.
caves.
Yeah, there's these
Wait,
like
did we
weird
talk about? I hate to be the one to explain everything, but
uh
Ronan's box.
his boxes, but wait, box?
Yeah, remember his cardboard box?
Oh
He
yeah.
kept
Yeah, that's right, because he tried to sell snake things.
So
Mm-hmm.
Ronan tried to sneak through the city before we got off the boat, like just to scout the place. And yeah, and he rolled I can't tell if he rolled incredibly well or incredibly bad on his stealth check. He hid inside of a box, a cardboard box, and it worked.
It
Yeah, he just moved
worked.
around in a cardboard box. Also, that's how he got his mask. Remember?
Oh yeah,
Because
cause he went into a store.
Oh
He's like got
no,
rid of
no.
yeah,
someone, stole the mask.
He stole someone's mask, killed someone using the axe that I had, and developed a weird telepathic link with Chiron, all within like 30 seconds.
yeah, the mask. Did we explain the whole Arduino's mask thing?
Not yet actually.
Okay, so the undead all wear like these masks, and Ronan wasn't gonna go walking around without one, so he had to put one on.
Because they have no identity.
Yeah, and he put one on. But let's just say that it's been a while since that, and he hasn't been able to take it off. Take it off. Well, recently he could, but for a while, and he just was
Yeah,
stuck
no,
with it.
for a while he's kind of stuck with this with some kind of mask.
Like theater mask.
Yeah, it's literally just a theater mask.
Hmm.
Solid Snake, you guys went to the honeycombs. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, no, Chiron and Golag, they eventually got, went to the crypt, and I say crypt loosely. You guys split off into two teams. Chiron and Golag is one, Ronan and Nias is the other. Chiron and Golag, I feel like weren't they like stuck in a corner? Like they literally could not get out. They had to like wait for the others to get in. So it was like a whole
No,
when you're like cornered.
we kind of cornered ourselves. Kind of cornered ourselves. They were trying to take care of their king, who Chiron had previously sniped with a
Yeah,
spell.
from like it was like what 200, 300 feet away.
250 foot away, I think.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, spell
So they were
sniper,
trying to take
great
care of
feat.
their king, and Chiron tries to attack their king while um, is like dying. Yeah. And he kind of just ended up leaving them in a terrible position.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Uh,
we were running. Yeah, then we were running to the Crypt of the Lost, which is the caves where the gun was. And yeah, it was Golag and Chiron in one cave, and then me and Ronan in another. And we were like, then there was the freaking war party chasing after both of us.
very pog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So naturally, we decided to do the best thing you can do in D&D, and that is split up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it worked
Yeah.
out in the end. Um,
Because I was very generous, but
we would have won. Chiron doesn't die. Chiron,
that
here's the
is
thing.
hubris. I get
Chiron
very
doesn't
easily
die.
punished.
Yeah.
Um,
What were you and Golag doing? I remember what me and Ronan were doing, but
Golog and Chiron, they got stuck in a corner, and they were watching the war party try and care for um try and care for or trying they were watching the war party try and care for their king,
Yeah.
and Chiron shoots them again with more magic. And yeah, it wasn't a good idea. I think the only reason that they survived is because Farron showed up after that.
Oh yeah, Farron was.
yeah, but back to
Back to
I
Ronan,
feel like I'm
because
talking
mostly
too
this is
much.
about Ronan and Nihilus. Meanwhile, Chiron and Golak kind of almost got killed.
Yeah. Do you want me to explain this?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So, okay. So we found the place where the freaking gun was. And okay, I wasn't completely there for this session, so like correct me if I'm wrong. I believe like the River of Oblivion, or like the River Leth, which is like you go in it, you forget all your memories, whatever. Was surrounding the thing where the gun was, or was it just like around it?
You
It was
guys
the only
went
way we
into
could
like
get
a
to the
part
place.
of like the cave that apparently let you go into the underworld, into a part of the underworld.
Mhm.
You guys took a boat down where the weapon actually was, and then yes, it was there was the gun on the pedestal, and it was surrounded by the moat of what was the River Lith.
Yeah. Ronan tried to push Annihilus in there, and Annihilus was not happy about that. And then Ronan went into the water and had a spiritual experience is all I'll say.
Spiritual experience.
Met
Yeah,
his
let's
god.
just say that.
Met his god. That's what happened.
Basically met
He
his
met,
god.
He
yeah,
got very personal with his god too.
Hmm.
yeah, let's just, yeah,
Let's leave it
his
at
god
that.
is,
But he
his,
got very personal with his god, and then his god helped him and got him to the other side.
Yep.
yeah, his god is Phaenax, god of like
All
lies and trickery or
deception
whatever.
and lies and
Yeah, so
Think
Ronan then
Loki, but
got his
without a
gun.
face.
Yeah. Then Ronan, with his theater mask on and no memories, got that gun. And then
Yeah.
he shot it. And now Annihilus probably has like tendinitis or something.
Tinnitus.
Tinnitus.
yeah. We
Oh
were in a
yeah.
cave, and then he shot a gun. All of us are now.
Like
Yeah.
half death because
Yeah,
Ronan keeps
yeah, no.
firing his
He
gun.
Ronan used Anais as like a steady like he used like the shoulder for like just hold still. Bah!
Yeah, he Mad Max Fury roaded freaking Annihilus. And now Annihilus is like half death probably.
That's very poggers.
Yeah,
So
and then
Uh
Farron showed up. Like there was a massive army of people trying to kill Chiron and Olog, and everyone else decided to show up at once and steal all of the glory. Um, yeah, I think Farron showed up riding his donkey named Phil,
Yep.
and
Uh yeah.
he showed up and blasted fire. Yeah, he had quite
and
an.
he cast sleep too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Uh
did move a bunch of them
any
out.
particular like thoughts on Farron when you first saw him? Just some random guy on a donkey?
Farron was
Yeah,
confused.
I think Annihilus was just like, this might as well happen.
Might as well.
Annihilus was having a day, man.
Yeah.
It was.
Got shot at. Ronan used him
Oh,
as a
wait,
steady.
speaking of Farron, Dylan's on the call now.
Is he
He
now?
has committed war
Yeah,
crime.
Glenn
Uh,
plays Farron.
yeah.
Yeah,
Say
Dylan
hi,
plays
Dylan.
Farron.
Hi.
Yep, there's Dylan.
Hi.
Currently I have almost 50 minutes of this podcast episode. So I think we should end it now because if we go any more, it would be like an hour. I don't think anyone's gonna pay attention for this long.
Mm-hmm.
So next episode we can talk about the introduction of Farron.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Little too
I play
late.
Farron.
Yes, and
Yeah.
we shall talk
Yeah.
about you next episode.
I play Farron.
I should probably ask more questions, but you know, small smooth brain.
Yeah, so sorry for talking so much during this
You
entire
can't
thing.
see it, but I did one of those, like fourth wall breaks looking to the camera. Okay, I look at myself because I'm mentally questionable.
We're all mentally questionable.
That is
Yeah.
very true. But this was this episode. This was Skylar, James, Max is in there here for a little bit, and a very quick cameo of Farron's player Dylan. We
Howdy.
will see you all later Question mark. We probably will. I have to do another one
Awesome.
of these.
Hopefully, those 15 viewers will.
Hopefully those 15 viewers are gonna love this.
Shout out to those 15 viewers. Those are probably like
shout out
all
to
me
the.
and Tyler.
All right.
And I've only watched it
An account
twice.
Keegan made.
No, this was on my personal account too. So. All right. Take care, y'all.